Hello and welcome for a beautiful English meditation. Today, the topic is called affirmation. And yes, you heard right. It's about affirmations spelled with an O, and it's something different than the more well known affirmations. From my experience, affirmations are 100 times more powerful than affirmations when we want to reprogram ourselves. So, what are affirmations? Affirmations are positive questions you don't actively answer yourself. If you want, you can repeat them or you just let them work on you. And maybe you have heard of negative affirmations before. These are classical negative questions that we ask ourselves. For example, why can't I do this? Why am I so stupid? Why am I always abandoned? Or why does it always happen to me? And it's hard to get out of the spiral because the wrong questions are being asked. And you know for sure words create emotions that also anchor in our body. So if you want, you can listen to the affirmations, repeat them while you're doing sports or doing something in the household. Your subconsciousness will work with them. And I give you two examples to distinguish between affirmation and affirmation. So here's an affirmation. I have now completely let go. Yes, you remember, it's a statement. Affirmation sounds, how have I managed to let go completely in love and ease? And you see, with this question, we send an order to the subconsciousness with which our ego has to work. And just by asking, how did I manage to do it? You are opening up many possibilities to the universe as to how it may happen. We assume that the event is in the past, regardless of the fact that we don't know how it happened. The subconscious is now looking for the way how it happened. So trust your subconscious to do everything else. And if you want, relax now and just listen to my beautiful words, to the beautiful affirmations. How does it feel to have completely let go in love and ease? How did I manage to let go completely in love and ease? Why do I allow myself to fully let go in love and ease? How have I realized that the less I control, the more I am gifted by life? How have I managed to give up control to the divine? Why do I allow myself to give up control to the divine? How does it feel to be fully in primal trust? How have I managed to be fully in primal trust? Why do I allow myself to be fully in primal trust? How does it feel to release any expectations of me? How did I manage to let go of any expectations of me? Why do I allow myself to release all expectations of myself? How does it feel to have activated all parts of abundance in me? How have I managed to activate all the parts of abundance in me? Why do I allow myself to activate all parts of abundance in me? How does it feel to be completely free of any compulsion? How did I manage to free myself completely from any compulsion? Why do I allow myself to be free from any compulsion? How does it feel to surrender fully to the unknown life? How have I managed to surrender fully to the unknown life? Why do I allow myself to surrender fully to the unknown life? How does it feel to be at peace with what my mind does not want to acknowledge? How have I managed to be at peace with what my mind does not want to acknowledge? Why do I allow myself to be at peace with what my mind does not want to be true? Why do I allow myself to be in a nourishing and loving relationship? How does it feel to be in a nourishing and loving relationship? How have I managed to be in a nourishing and loving relationship? How does it feel that everything I do is successful? Why do I allow myself to believe that everything I do is successful? How did I realize that everything I do is successful? How have I managed to create a life of prosperity and abundance for myself? How does it feel to have created a life of prosperity and abundance for myself? Why do I allow myself to live a life of prosperity and abundance? How have I managed to implement my ideas with courage? How does it feel to have always implemented my ideas with courage? Why do I always allow myself to implement my ideas with courage? How have I managed to fully free myself from guilt and regrets? Why do I allow myself to be fully free from guilt and regrets? How does it feel to have fully freed myself from guilt and regrets? How did I realize that my fear is my most valuable friend in my life? Why do I allow myself to see my fear as my most valuable friend? How does it feel to have my fear as a valuable friend by my side? How does it feel to live empowered, free, and self determined? Why do I allow myself to live empowered, free, and self determined? How have I managed to live empowered, free, and self determined? How have I managed to go through everyday life with a stable feeling of security and lightness? Why do I allow myself to go through everyday life with a stable feeling of security and lightness? How does it feel to go through everyday life with a stable feeling of security and lightness? How does it feel to be confident in dealing with my emotions? Why do I allow myself to be confident with my emotions? How have I managed to be confident in dealing with my emotions? How does it feel to be emotionally free from the approval and validation of others? Why do I allow myself to be emotionally free from the approval and validation of others? How have I managed to be emotionally free from the approval and validation of others? How have I managed to make completely clear decisions? Why do I allow myself to make completely clear decisions? How does it feel to make completely clear decisions? How did I manage to fall in love with my past? Why do I allow myself to fall in love with my past? How does it feel to fall in love with my past? How did I manage to connect fully with my body? Why do I allow myself to connect fully with my body? How does it feel to be fully connected to my body? How have I managed to embody the powerful freedom that is within me? Why do I allow myself to embody the powerful freedom that is within me? How does it feel to embody the powerful freedom that is within me? How does it feel to be fully in the present moment? Why do I allow myself to be fully in the present moment? Why do I allow myself to fully love myself the way I am? Why am I so grateful for the person I am right now? How did I realize that I'm perfect just the way I am? Why do I give myself a smile when I look into the mirror? How did I realize that I'm so beautiful? Why do I love myself more and more every day? Why am I so grateful for everything I have? How did I realize that I'm a miracle of life? Why am I so proud of myself? How have I managed to forgive myself? Why do I treat myself with deep love, respect, and appreciation? How did I manage to attract wonderful people in my life who love me? Why does the universe shower me with happiness and abundance every day? Why is it so easy for me to set loving boundaries? How have I managed to live in serenity? And why am I so grateful for the wonders of life? I thank you very much for your time and for your trust.